Hey guys, welcome back to the I Don't Even Know podcast. I'm Em, hope you're doing well. Today, I'm here again for All American Season 7, Episode 5, basically the romance episode of, not the season, I feel like we're probably going to get other ones, but the episode that kind of showed us where we're heading with ships. Because before this, they were hinting at different things and different love triangles or love squares, and we are kind of figuring things out. But they hadn't until now really showed us where we're going with that storyline. We got other storylines with Marquis. I think it's Marquis. Khalil's dad. And or just with Khalil, sort of with KJ, sort of with Amina, Tori-ish, Jordan, Coop kind of. In football, we kind of started seeing those storylines and where those were heading. So the big question was how they're gonna do the ships, because I thought it was gonna be Amina, KJ, and Khalil love triangle, and then they added Tori into the mix, and I was questioning it. So this episode really solidified because we had no football, which I am kind of pissed off about, because I am intrigued by it and I want to see more, especially now that they're winning. And they even said at the beginning, Crenshaw and Beverly are both doing incredible if they make it to the playoffs, which they obviously will, and go against each other, it will be incredible. And we know that's what they're gonna do. They will obviously have them play each other. And so I'm kind of annoyed that they're not showing us it right now. I know we'll get into it more when they get closer to the playoffs and all that shit, but we've been seeing Beverly lose. Or we saw them win last episode, to be fair, but they finally got their shit together. I wanted to see more of them and more of the dynamic and see how Khalil's doing with the team. It's pissing me off that we got him in a game, or one game so far, Yasi getting upset with him and everything like that. It's I want to see how he's doing with Yasi, the team chemistry. I want to see more of that. Same with KJ. I want to see the team dynamic, how Cassius is doing as a coach now that they're starting to bring in old plays, which obviously it's great because they're winning and they're doing better than they were, but I want to see that. And it pissed me off that we didn't this episode. It might just be the fact that I'm annoyed that Layla and Jordan aren't there, so I'm gonna hate on that too. Cause I get now it's technically new generation. They're doing new teen drama, it's a teen drama. They're doing high school stuff, so they want to explore the new characters and all that shit. I get that, I do, but I care, and I'm intrigued because I miss teen dramas. Does that mean I don't want Layla and Jordan to be in a fucking episode? No, I really do not give a shit about the show if they're not in it. Literally, yes, it's good, and I was fine with this episode, and I'm enjoying the love story and love triangles and shit, but the reason I'm watching the show is for Jordan and Layla, and I was expecting them to be in at least every episode. I wasn't necessarily expecting Jordala every episode, good Jordala scenes, but I was expecting them to be in each episode, especially Jordan. I get they're probably at Napa in Napa right now, trying to figure out shit about the uncle, but oh my gosh, sorry, I drank too much water. They could have waited a bit, or have them come back right at this point. It's just so, it's upsetting because I get they're trying to get us excited for this and the new characters, and they want us to get to know them so we can like them as much as we like the old ones. Are we ever going to? No, I like them more than a couple of the old characters, that's for sure. But nothing will ever be Splivia, Jordala, Layla, Jordan, Spencer, and Olivia. Nothing will ever be that. And I think they know that. I mean, I really hope they do, because then they're in for a rude awakening. But it's like, I don't, like, yeah, I liked this episode, like I said, and like, it was cute, and I like KJ and Amina, and I really want Khalil and Tori to get together, so that was cool. But without Jordan and Layla, it just doesn't hit for me. Because, like, that is literally the reason I'm continuing the show. No matter what, even if I watched the first episode and liked KJ and Amina, which I obviously did, but, like, if Jordan and Layla weren't there, after the first episode, I would have been done, even though I liked them. It's like, I don't care enough without them. And, like, maybe that's just, it takes time to care about them, because I know for some characters, it takes a bit. But, like, for me, I know if I fall in love with a character, well, okay, sometimes it's fast. Like, I'm thinking about a couple people, like, Olivia fell in love with her at the moment. Layla, I think, like, pretty fast. Haley from Montreal fell in love with her the second I fucking met that girl. So, like, I fall in love with characters pretty quick. If you're one of my favorites, I'll usually love you early on. And so, like, I know I need to give time to these other ones, because, you know, time will tell. But it's like, I think you get what I mean. I don't give a shit, man. Because, like, with Layla and Jordan, it reminds me of old All-American. And that's what I want. And, like, yeah, Coop's there and Preach is there, but that's not, because Coop's pissing me off again. Like, she did last fucking episode with the whole Layla thing, and she needed to shut her mouth. Like, Layla, like, did nothing wrong. Coop was being a pain in the ass. And then this episode, she literally is she's not emotionally cheating yet, but she literally has a crush on her fucking professor, and her professor likes her. And I think her professor likes her more than Coop likes her right now, but you can tell, like, Coop has a mad crush on her. And it's like, I get it's a different storyline for Coop, like, professor, like, she's never done shit like that, because to be fair, she was never really in school. But I don't want them fucking up Patience and Coop. Like, all this build up, like, they were broken up like, in season 5, or like, they were together for most of the show, broke up for a season, had their issues when they were together, then finally got back together, and they were solid, and, like, they were doing better. And, like, I really liked them in the beginning. I said last season I was starting to like them again because I was starting to like Coop again. And I wanted them to be endgame, because even when I didn't really like them and like that they were broken up, I wanted them to be endgame because it made the most sense, and I didn't see them with anyone else because of all the build-up. If they fuck this up because Patience is in the show, I will lose my mind. I'm so serious. Like, I don't like these storylines. I don't like teacher and student relationships. I don't care if it's in college or, like, law school, or if they're both adults. I don't care. It's still fucked up. Like, yes, it's not like Arya and Ezra and Pretty Little Liars, which I will never shut up about the fact that I used to ship them when I was younger, and then I grew up. I mean, I was literally 14, but then, like, 2 years later, I was like, oh shit, that was really fucked up. It's like, yeah, I know it's not the same, because that, I mean, if you watch Pretty Little Liars, you'll know, and I'm not going to get into that, maybe in the future, like, that whole situation. Like, obviously it's different, but a student-teacher relationship is still fucked up no matter what age you are. I don't care if you're a fucking adult. Like, yes, Coop is 23, I think, or around there, I'm pretty sure. That does not mean it's a good idea. And I'm happy Preach said something at the end, because I was getting nervous. Like, obviously Coop likes her, we know that. We kind of realized that last episode. I mean, I kind of saw it coming, but, like, last episode when she was talking about her, or, like, watching a seminar and getting, like, kind of giddy, and then now going to the seminar when she's younger than most of the people there, and usually younger students or, like, earlier students don't go, even the professor said that, and, like, dressing cute to go see her, and then asking to talk after hours. And like, or at first it was office hours, then it was drinking, listening to music. It's like Coop says, like, I love patience, like, obviously, like, nothing's gonna happen. And Priya's just like, yeah, I trust you. It's the teacher I don't trust. Yeah, I don't trust the teacher at all. Like, she's for sure gonna make a move on Coop, and she almost did. But, like, Coop is a fucking idiot. No matter how much she changed, she's a fucking idiot. She's going to do something stupid as hell. Like, so dumb. And, like, I'm waiting for it. Because I know her. Like, we're on season 7 seasons of knowing this bitch. She gets into some stupid ass situations. And I really don't want to do a cheating storyline. I don't. And that's why I'm worried they brought her Patience back next episode to have them break up. And that's going to be so dumb if they do. It's like, we've made it this far. And usually cheating storylines happen when they're in high school. We never had a Coop and Patience cheating storyline. Like, let's not do that. Like, let's not go there. Because no matter how fucked up Coop's character is and, like, what she does, she would never cheat on Patience. That would be so out of fucking character to physically cheat or emotionally cheat. So the fact that they're doing this storyline is pissing me off. And I know it's because Patience is not on the show anymore. She's Broadway trying to figure something out for Coop because they want something that's entertaining. Obviously, like, seeing Coop go to law school, like, I actually want to see that and, like, see her in class and learning. For some people, that might not be interesting because it's a drama. They want tea. They want shit to happen. Personally, I want to see her do stuff because we've seen her grow. We've seen her evolve. I want to see more of that. I don't want this. And, like, the fact that it's her girlfriend in real life, like, they have chemistry. And I know they would not bring her in to do this kind of thing if they weren't going to get them together. Because they wanted them to have chemistry, obviously. So, of course, they bring her in. It's like, here's the thing. I don't blame Coop. She's stunning. Gorgeous. Like, she's so lucky. But it's so stupid. Like, I got uncomfortable because I think it's because it's a student-teacher relationship. But, like, I literally got uncomfortable when they were in the office drinking. Well, first of all, when she brought up the drink, I was like, no, girl. No, as soon as they went back to her for office hours, I was like, no, let's not go there. They're gonna kiss, they're gonna do stuff, like, let's not. And then when she was like, oh yeah, a date, blind date, girl, and, like, I knew she wasn't straight, like, I knew that was gonna be a thing, but when she said it, I was like, oh fuck, we're screwed. Then she's like, I want a drink. I'm like, okay, that's it. But when Coop's song started playing, and she was like, oh, like, this was on my playlist long before you my student, blah blah, I was like, okay, I'm officially uncomfortable. Like, officially, like, I really am. This is not good. I don't like this. Let's not go there, please. Like, that was the moment I was like, okay, we're done. Like, I was so certain they were gonna kiss. It's a fucking miracle that Amina texted. And here's the thing. Coop did say to her, like, when Patience started singing on the song, that's Patience, my girl. Like, she's on Broadway. And she asked, is she still in the picture? And she said, yes. When she said that, I was like, okay, so maybe we're not going to cheat. And, like, I'm going to say that because I don't think Coop would, but I feel like the teacher's going to push. Kind of. I think the teacher likes her. And, like, Coop obviously likes her too, and I think either next episode they're going to fight. Well, obviously they are. We know. We saw the promo. Like, Patience is coming back and they're going to argue. Or they might even break up. Like, Patience is going to notice something in Coop. That something's different. Something's off between them. Or she's going to see her with the teacher. Be like, okay, something's going on there. And I want her to call her out. It's like, let's talk about it. Call Coop out. Like, this is weird. No one should have a relationship with a teacher like that. Like, no, I don't care how old you are. And they're probably going to, if they make them a thing, the big thing will probably be like, oh, we're both adults. Like, I'm not in high school anymore. It's college, law school, blah, blah, adults. Like, I can make my own decisions. I'm over 20. So, like, yeah, you are. You can make your decisions. First of all, that means not making dumb decisions like this. But it also means, still, don't date your fucking professor. Your professor is your professor. Never should your professor be your significant other. Okay? I'm just saying that. If it's worked out for you, I mean, good for you, happy for you, you're thriving, whatever. It just shouldn't be a thing. It's like, I mean, if it was high school, I would be losing my mind even more. It's like, I care about relationships. I want drama. I want relationship drama. I want angst. I want shit. But this is not what I fucking meant. Like, yeah, I'm always in for a good ship. But this is not it. The only ship other than Jordala that I'm here for, that's actually on the show right now, because obviously Spalivi's gone, is Khalil and Tori, because I want them to get together, and KJ and Mina. And, I mean, Khalil and Tori, we actually got a fucking scene with them. Like, I don't care that we, like, haven't had a scene with them until now. I've been wanting them to get together. I don't know if I've ever said that on here, but I don't know, I was seeing people talk on Twitter about it. Like, they would be kind of cute together. And I think it's also just the fact I want KJ and Mina to be together. But, like, Tori and Khalil, I don't know. They were cute when they were talking. And I was like, okay, like, this really solidified it for me that I'm team Khalil, Tori, and KJ and Amina. Like, don't get me wrong. KJ and Tori are kind of cute. And I do like the football and cheerleader thing, which they would still be that for Khalil and Tori, but like, still, I like it, and I think Tori and KJ are cute, and they will 100% play into that in the future. But I don't know, there's something. Khalil and Tori, it's like I saw potential. They're cute, and I think maybe the whole thing with KJ and Amina and what they're about to do will lead Khalil and Tori to talk more and become friends and then maybe hit it off. Because I think, I don't know, I'm trying to figure it out, because I want Tori to be with someone who, like, wants to be with her and she's their first choice. Because obviously she's not Khalil's first choice, she's not KJ's first choice, which is the issue. And she wants someone to want her. That's what she wants. She literally said that. And I mean, I want that for her too. And I'm hoping that, like, her and Khalil become friends and then they get together. I don't know. I don't think it will happen. But a girl can dream. It's like, I don't know. I'm conflicted because I know there was a promo a couple days ago and we saw, not Khalil, oh my gosh, names. It's an issue, they both start with K's. KJ and Tori were kissing, apparently in, like, Olivia's old bedroom or some shit. Like, first of all, that's so weird. Like, no, get out of there. But then, it's like, obviously I know Amina and KJ aren't going to be a thing for a bit. And it pisses me off because we had, like, such a good build-up this episode with them. It's like, Amina kind of being jealous of him and Tori in a way, but then them talking, opening up, her finally talking about her mom and telling him, I mean, she wouldn't tell anyone else, but that it's her birthday, and, like, going through the book with her, talking about it, being a shoulder to cry on, empowering her to give the speech for student council president and not leaving, and talking about her mom and saying that's why she wants to do it, and actually, like, opening up about it because she was not getting mad at everyone, but she was zoning out. She wasn't really there. She wasn't going to even give a speech, and she was just like, if I lose, I lose. Like, I'm going against a fucking person with a rapper. But, like, he was there for her. He supported her, and I really thought we were getting somewhere. Especially, like, after he pushed off Tori. Like, when Tori was flirting with him, and he was like, no. And she was like, there's another girl. Like, yeah. That's when I was like, okay. like, maybe we're not going to go really the love triangle route, or we are. It's just going to be her, Tori, jealous of KJ and Amina. Like, I thought maybe we're getting somewhere, because I think Amina likes, oh my gosh, KJ, I'm sorry, I cannot think of names right now. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think she likes him. I do. I just think Khalil, she's been friends with Khalil longer, and they have such a good friendship. And just like Cassius was saying to KJ, the reason like you like Amina more than you like Tori, it's nothing wrong with Tori. It's just you like to have a friendship before. Like, he was in a 3-year relationship before with someone named Courtney, and they were friends before they started dating, and that's what he likes. And like, I know a lot of people like that. They like to be friends before they start dating, and I think that is always, not always better, but usually better. Yes, it might fuck up the friendship, but usually it's better if you start friends, because you get to know each other before and you don't rush into anything. And Tori, she wants to get into it. He wants to grow. And I think him and Tori, they're starting to be friends. Like, they could gradually grow to becoming really good friends and then becoming more. But right now, he sees Amina because that's what he wants. Like, he likes to be friends first and then get together. He has that with Amina. So, like, I don't know. I don't know how to feel. It's like, I'm not completely against KJ and Tori. And, like, I know I'm going to have to be about that because Amina likes Khalil. And I feel like she's going to really realize KJ's the one for her. And it's going to be too late. Like, that's for sure going to happen. Like, they're going to do the fake dating for a hot minute. And then she's going to be like, oh shit, I have feelings for KJ. And then it's going to blow up in her fucking face. It's obviously going to happen. I mean, like, I get what she's trying to do. But, like, at the end, when she went to KJ to talk to him, I thought she was going to tell him, like, thank you, like, maybe that I have feelings for you, or kiss him, or some shit like that, and we're going to get a cute moment. Like, yes, we got a cute little hug, but it's not the same. Like, I was not expecting her to say, oh, can you be my fake boyfriend? Because us talking, Khalil finally talked to me, and I think he's jealous, and I want to see and test it to see maybe if he likes me now. Like, I get, like, KJ said yes, but it's 100% because he likes her, and I think he thinks that maybe that if he does this, there's a chance that she'll actually, like, have feelings for him by the end of it. But, like, this is not gonna go well. This is gonna blow up in people's faces. Like, people are gonna get hurt. It's gonna be messy, and I kind of want a friendship between Tori and Amina. I know we're not gonna get that, because it's kind of hard because they don't go to the same school, and the moment we got wasn't much because Tori was kind of jealous, and Amina was kind of like, what the hell? So, like, we're obviously not going to get that, but I want it, and I know I'm losing potential for it because of what they're doing. It's like, here's the thing. All American hasn't really done a fake dating storyline yet, or at least I don't think they'd have. So, like, I'm not opposed to it necessarily, and I think this will lead to her having feelings for him, or actually realizing she does. Because I think Amina has feelings for him. She's just so focused on Khalil right now because they've been friends for so long. And I think just that's what she's focused on. And I think they're gonna do it, and then Khalil's gonna come around, they're gonna get together, and then Tori and KJ are gonna get together, and then she's gonna be like, oh shit, I fucked up, because she obviously has feelings for him. Like, the way you could tell she was kind of getting jealous of Tori and KJ when she was talking to him, and she showed up and all that, and like them walking out of the closet together. You could tell she was jealous. It's not just a friend thing. Like, she has feelings for him. She's just not gonna fucking admit it. And, like, so I know this will come around and be fine, but then I'm also like, we don't have fucking time for this. I'm almost certain we're not getting a season 8. Like, I know there's talks about one right now because I saw an interview with someone, but like, I don't think we're getting one. Like, but yeah, I don't think we're getting it this season. CW is like falling apart. Like, this is the last show that's really on. It's like for teen shit, you know? Like, we have Wild Cards, which is great, but it's not necessarily a CW original. I think I don't even know what it is, and I know it got renewed, so like CW will be getting my viewing for a bit longer because it got renewed for season 3. But like, we're probably not getting a season 8. I need them to hurry the fuck up because I don't want another slow burn, a friendship slow burn, because I know that's what they're gonna do, or they're gonna try to do that. The fake dating, then they're gonna get into other relationships. It's gonna be serious, and then they're gonna realize they have feelings for each other. It's gonna be a whole thing. And like, we cannot pull that off in 13 fucking episodes. Like, this is the 5th episode. Like, we need to get shit together. Like, come on. I'm not waiting. Like, I really fucking thought this episode, like, before the episode, I thought just we were gonna start getting Tori and KJ together, and then Amina was gonna be jealous and get with Khalil, and they were gonna realize. I didn't think we were gonna get a fake storyline, dating storyline, which like is fine because like the edits are gonna go crazy, and it'll be fun to kind of see them pretend to date and see potentially what they'll be like in a real relationship. But fuck, I just don't have a time for slow burns, especially when this show's gonna get fucking canceled. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's like, if they're not Endgame, it's whatever, because I do kind of ship KJ and Tori, and I think they would be cute, and I really like Tori, but I really like KJ and Amina, and I like Khalil and Tori, even though they had like no scenes together. Like, I will be writing the Khalil and Tori ship until the show ends. At this point, like, I don't care. I seem like an idiot. Like, I'm gonna write it until it ends. Like, a part of me thinks that, like, I'm not, like, a fucking idiot for shipping them, to be fair. I don't know. It's like, I feel like they wouldn't have had those scenes with them if they don't maybe plan on doing a twist and having them get together eventually, or at least hooking up. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure shit out, man. I'm so confused. Like, I don't know where anything's heading now. They really fucked me up. Like, this episode, I thought Tori and KJ were gonna, like, get together. They almost did, obviously. Tori made a move, and he said no. But I really thought Amina and Khalil were gonna get somewhere, which they kind of did. Like, he apologized for what happened. She opened up to him. They talked. But we're not really sure where they're heading. I don't know if Khalil really likes her like that. I see them more just as a friend. And like what he said to KJ when they were talking, and KJ gave him advice, like, talk to her. Like, if you want to know, you're gonna have to talk to her, and like trying to make sure that she's not crying because of him, which I thought was cute that he was like worried. But when he said she's like family, that's when I'm like, eee. Like, girl, you need to open your eyes. Like, I get you like him, but don't say that. Don't, because, and I think that's why KJ for a second looked at Khalil and kind of looked like, oh no, when she asked for them to fake date, because she thought maybe Khalil was jealous and she wants to explore that. It also could be the fact that he likes her and he wants to be with her, but part of me thinks it was because he knows he said she's like my family. And he's like, oh shit, like, this is not going to work out. But then I do think Khalil likes her. He's just conflicted because he doesn't want to mess up his friendship, because she really is one of the only, like, good solid friends that he has. And also he gets into shitty situations. I mean, clearly we're like fucking screwed because his fucking dad got into a situation, and okay, here's the thing, we don't know. I feel like he might have killed someone. And, like, he's literally asking Khalil to lie and say he wasn't dropped off until 8, even though everyone else, I mean, not everyone else, but Preach might have checked a clock and know that it's not. Like, that's not true. Maybe Cash is someone. I don't know. It's like, I don't want Khalil getting into situations because, like, I like his growth and he's doing such a good job, and I really like him, and I don't want to, like, I feel like he's gonna get himself into some shitty situation and he's gonna get kicked off the team or get into some serious trouble, and I need Jordan to come back and knock some sense into him. Like, I do. And, like, his dad, like, I get he loves his dad, and his dad said everything he does and, like, the reason he does all this stuff is for him to, like, to put a roof over his head. He's doing it out of love, or that's what he's saying. Like, I get it, and he's gonna want to protect his dad, the only constant in his life, but Jordan's there now. Jordan's a new constant, and he's not going to get him into trouble. And, like, I get Markai doesn't like Jordan because he's kind of getting Khalil to step away, but, like, I feel like he should be happy that someone's is there for his son and trying to make him better. Like, yes, he said he's happy that he's changing and he's trying to make his life better. He said that, but I feel like if I were him, I would be happy Jordan's there for him and being a good, not parental figure, because he has one, not a very good one, but, like, he has one, but, like, an older brother, kind of, and a mentor to help him and to, like, figure shit out. Because I know this is going to blow up in his face. It's like, I don't trust his dad, okay? Like, I said that last week. I don't trust him. I also said I recognize him very well, and I can't figure out what he's from. I still can't. I'm trying to look into it. But, like, he's obviously into deep things. Like, he's into the gang stuff, like, deep. Like, it's for sure, like, gonna go down, because Preach's face when he showed up to the school, like, that was for sure not just because there's something going on with Amina and Khalil and he thinks that he fucked up his daughter. Like, that was for sure not it. Like, yeah, they talked after, which I'll get into in a bit, but, like, his reaction to Markai showing up, I was like, okay, so he's, like, bad. Like, we kind of already knew that, but, like, really, like, one thing about Preach is because he gets himself into some situations, he's really not scared of much. Like, the most scared we've seen him was with Mo. In the now, I feel like. Maybe there was another moment, but really with Mo in the now, I've never seen him kind of like, oh, shit. So I'm kind of like, there's something else. Like, maybe Preach was involved back in the day with him and knows what he's capable of, or something like that. Which, like, if that's the case, I really hope Preach realizes Khalil's not a bad person and he's just, like, scared and trying to help his dad, somebody who's been there for him. It's like, I don't need Preach going all hard ass on Khalil right now and, like, getting mad because he upset his daughter. Like, yes, a protective father, but him getting involved, like, interrogating the poor man, being like, what did you do? Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, you upset my daughter. Like, what's going on? Like, he obviously cares about your daughter. Like, if you can't tell this, he's a good guy. He just got wrapped into some things because of his father and the way he grew up. It's like, he's obviously a good guy. You can tell it. And he's trying to change, so maybe don't interrogate him like that, first of all. Like, give him a chance to explain himself. Like, yeah, Amina's upset. Like, she was kind of dozing off, whatever. Like, kind of getting off track because of her mom, obviously. But could you ever think that maybe it was her and not him? Like, obviously it kind of was him because she kissed him and he was like, oh shit. But why do you just blame him? Like, yeah, you were kind of right, but it's like damn, be a better judge of character. Like, don't go after a man like that. It's like, Preach. like, Preach is a little too involved. Like, I get that is her dad, and she's 16, and he's, like, teaches at her school, so obviously he's going to see shit and get a bit involved. But I think he's too involved. Like, if I was Amina, I would lose my mind. And I get why she was, like, I already understood why she was annoyed in, like, episode 2 or 1 or whatever she was about her dad being too protective and stuff. Like, I get it's because, like, everything that he has had to deal with, and, like, what happened with Mo and everything going on. Like, I get that. But I get what she means. Like, I would get so annoyed if I was in her position and my dad was my teacher and, like, I was running for Stuco president and he was like, oh yeah, vote for my daughter, or, like, or else, or whatever. Like, first of all, I would not be running for Stuco president, but my dad would never hear from me again. Like, I would literally kill him. It's like, that's so embarrassing. And, like, I get he's trying to be supportive. Like, yeah, I would vote for her. But it's like, maybe don't do that. Like, I don't know what her friendships are like at school, but she might not have that many friends, and it could be because of that. It's like, and, like with the Khalil thing, him literally being like, I need to talk to you, and then pulling him away into a dark room to fucking interrogate him. Like, I get you're being protective, but she is 16. Like, they're in high school. They're going to go through things. They're going to have issues. Let's have them figure it out, you know? Like, oh my gosh. Let's not harass a poor guy who's literally trying to change. Like, if I was Preach, I would, oh my gosh, I would see that he is trying to change. He's trying to become a better person. It was just maybe, like, a little friend argument. Like, why do you always assume the worst? Like, gosh damn. Like, I don't know. I mean, I obviously still don't like Preach. Like, I don't hate him as much as I used to. Like, he's better now, but I just don't care. Because, like, now, he's only here to be Amina's dad. Which is fine, because, like, his old storylines I literally did not care for. But it's like, I don't want him here. Like, give his screen time to Layla. Like, why couldn't Layla be here? And I wanted her in this episode to talk to Mina through, like, the relationships. And maybe even see Tori. And, like, give her a pep talk. And make her feel better. Because, like, I'm kind of seeing Layla and Tori in a way. So, like, can they, like, I don't know, like, can she pop up? Like, that's what the episode was missing. I think if they had Layla instead of Preach there, like, if Preach obviously was going to be there because he literally works at school, but if she was there and she, like, was just there in general, like, yeah, the episode would be great because she graced us with her presence and her face card and everything, because I absolutely adore Greta. But it also just would have been better because we would have had Layla talk to Amina and give her advice. I said I wanted Layla to be kind of the big sister that Amina never had. And she was in episode 3, I think it was episode 3, where they talked and she was there for her and gave her advice. And I want more of that. And we could have had that. And also, I just want a scene with Layla and Khalil. And maybe KJ as well. I mean, I think we're going to get to KJ and Layla scenes together eventually, because Cassius is 100% the uncle, and I'm standing by that. Like, I don't care that they're going on this whole thing that it's Bobby and not Cassius. It's 100% Cassius. They're just trying to steer us in the other direction. Because even they brought it up again. He was like, what did he say? As long as you don't praise Jordan Baker the whole time, or he said some shit like that. What is his beef with that poor guy? Like, he's literally done nothing to you. So that's why it's obvious it's him. Because, like, his beef with Jordan makes no fucking sense if that's not the case. Especially now that they're winning games and they're making their own legacy and they're doing really well. Like, if, like, he wasn't related and it wasn't, like, childhood trauma and, like, beef like that, like, it wouldn't be the case. Like, it's just, It's so stupid. Like, I need to know what happened. Like, I need Jordan to come back and for them to find out it's not Bobby and it's actually Cassius and figure shit out, because I need to know what happened. It's pissing me off. And then I just want to know why Bobby hates Jordan. Because, like, it makes sense for it to be either one, because they both fucking hate that man. But I think just Bobby just thinks he's too young. Or some shit like that, and doesn't trust him because he's young. Cassius has, like, no apparent reason to hate him, so that's why I think it's him. I'm like, damn. I don't know. I just wish they were in this episode, because, like, it would have been better. I don't know. It would have been cute to see, like, I was kind of hoping, like, seeing them together would, or, like, them seeing, like, Tori and KJ together and, like, the couples would, like, make them reminisce about their high school days, even though they did not date in high school, but they would look back at, like, them in high school, like, remember how they were friends. I don't know, I just miss, like, season 1 through 3 and, like, part of 4 and, like, just the high school days, man. And, like, I like how they did this episode without them, because, like, I mean, they did the best they could without them. The fact that I actually liked the episode and they weren't around is crazy to even think about, because it's just the fact of the romance. If there wasn't a lot of romance in this episode, I feel like I would not have cared at all, because it reminded me of, like the old teen dramas, how I feel like I don't know if, I know there have been probably, like, not 24 hours, but overnight lock-ins at school, relationships being tested. There's obviously been that. I just can't think of any. Just, like, love triangles, love squares, trying to figure out, like, who likes who, like, or somebody likes someone, but then they like someone else, and, like, the other person seeing that, and, like, things getting mixed up. Like, that's what I love. And, like, that usually happens in teen dramas, so, like, they brought it back, so I did appreciate that. I appreciated the drama. Did I want more football? Yes, but I did like how Tori was kind of, like, telling KJ, like, you need a break from football, like, you always do, which is 100% true. You always needed, like, some sort of break. Like, I liked seeing it, and, like, it reminded me, like I said, of old school, and, like, Amina's speech was great, and so, like, overall, it was a good episode. Like, I'm not saying it wasn't. It's just, and, like, for them not being there, I enjoyed it, but I don't know. Just something. I did like, though, how Preach and Cassius got along. I'm so serious. I thought they were going to have a rivalry. I thought maybe Cassius knew Preach was close to Billy and Jordan and was going to go off at him. I'm guessing he doesn't know. But, like, I was worried about that. And also, I'm just happy KJ and Khalil didn't get into a full-on argument. Like, I'm happy about that, because yes, I'm down for a rivalry on the field, and I know their rivalry is going to actually happen now that KJ is, like, dating Amina and trying to make Khalil jealous. Like, I know it's going to be, like, an actual rivalry now, or, like, pretty close to one. So, like, I'm here for it. But, I don't know, I want them to come around and be friends. I feel like that would be cute, just like how I want Amina and Tori to be friends. Like, I know first we need to get through the relationship thing. And I just hope people don't get hurt. Like, obviously people will. Like, I just feel bad for Tori right now. Because the way she was like, I just want someone to want me. Or, like, so you don't want me. Like, all that shit. I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, I feel bad for her. Because she seems like such a nice person. And that's why I'm, like, fine with them getting together. Even though I want to meet KJ. It's because she's been there for him. Like, yeah, Amina was the first friend he made here and really has been, but at the new school, like, all these girls at the beginning of the episode were hitting on him, so she came around and pretended like they were a thing to get them to back off and help him get to his locker, and, like, she helped motivate him to bond with his team. I mean, Amina kind of did too. Like, they both did, but at the school, she made him feel more welcome. And so that's why I feel bad for her, because she's really trying, and you can tell she really likes him. And yeah, they're obviously going to get together at some point, but I feel like once they do, and then he really realizes he still likes Amina, or Amina realizes she likes him and goes after him, and he's gonna be like, okay, yeah, I want to be with her, it's gonna fuck her up. And it's gonna remind me of Layla and like with the whole Spencer and Olivia situation. Like, obviously it's different because they're not best friends, but it's gonna upset me because she's gonna be hurt. I don't know, man. I just don't. I'm trying to figure out like where the fuck shit's gonna go like after this, but I really don't. Like, I thought like Tori and KJ were gonna get together, Amina and Khalil, but now we have fake dating and stuff like that, and I'm just, I don't know. I hope like in the upcoming episodes they address like more of Amina grieving her mom though, because I am really liking that, because like it was never really brought up in like past seasons. I know Amina just popped up every once in a while when she was younger, but it was like never really brought up the fact that she lost her mom really young, and she grew up with her. Like, Preach came around later. Like, she grew up with her mom, and her mom was a lawyer and did all this shit, and like I've completely, to be fair, I literally did not remember that at all. But like when she was talking to Khalil about that and they were bonding over loss, it's like, first of all, it made me like be like, oh, they're perfect together and like come on over this. But like that was so sweet for her actually opening up finally about it after so long, because I feel like she might not want to open up about it to Coop or to her dad because of the whole situation. But like Layla said to Coop when Coop freaked out because it was the first time she brought up her mom in front of Coop because of the whole situation, like, obviously no matter how messed up what her mom did, and she almost like killed her aunt, like, yes, it's really messed up, but like that's still her mom, and like she grew up with her and has some great memories with her and like the stuff she did to help people. And when you're like, no matter what, when you're at 16, all you want's your mom. Like, no, I mean, to be fair, no matter how old you are, because like I'm 19 and I haven't seen my mom in like 5 weeks. I mean, I talk to her every fucking day, but like I haven't actually seen her in 5 weeks because of school, and I miss her to death. It's like, I can't imagine going through that, like that, and especially like, with everything going on with relationships. And I've talked about this on here, but like, you just want to talk to your mom about that. And that's why I'm happy like KJ was there when she opened the thing so she could cry on his shoulder. I just feel bad for like Tori seeing that and being like, oh shit. Like, obviously I feel like if she knew like why that was happening, she would be like, okay, I get that. And I know Khalil came around and was like, okay, I get why that was going on. But it's like, I think that was so sweet, and like I want to know, I want to know, like I kind of do, but I want them to keep bringing up like Amina going through like this era in her life without her mom because of how hard it is. I feel like that would be a good storyline for her and her navigating it, because I don't want the only fucking storyline to be relationships. I'm also hoping her she wins Stuco president, so that can be her storyline too. Because I don't want it to just be relationships. Like, as much as I love relationships and I'm here for the tea, I'm here for the drama, I want an actual storyline per character. So, like, I'm here to see what it is. And I hope it's, like, something like that with her trying to make a change in, like, the community, or at least the school, because it's Stuco president. I don't know if she can genuinely make a change in the community, just the school. And, like, with her mom, and just not just involving KJ, because KJ has a storyline with football, Khalil has a storyline with his dad in football, so like they have their own. I want Amina to get one, and same with Tori is really just involving KJ right now, and so I want it to involve something else. I'm hoping it, like, we kind of get to explore the cheerleading aspect a bit more, because one thing about All American, we actually never really had cheerleaders, which is crazy to think about now. But we finally have one, so I hope they kind of go down that storyline, and her still kind of navigating not being able to like really cheerlead anymore and be on the sidelines and not able to really participate as much as she would want. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see. And for next week, all I know is Patience back, drama, Layla and Jordan finally back, and we're gonna get into the fake dating thing. Other than that, I have no idea what the fuck's gonna happen. So I guess we will see next week. So thank you so much for listening, and I will see you guys next week for the drama and episode 6.